Hello and welcome to a new video. Today we're going to take a look at the upcoming Festival of Lights event, which just got announced from Pokemon Go from Niantic here. So we're going to take a look at it. We're going to have here the Festival of Lights coming up from November 7th, so like in 2 weeks basically. They're kind of early with announcing everything nowadays, which is kind of nice at least. We're gonna get Tadpulp. You're going to need 50 candy to evolve this Pokemon here into Bellibolt, which you're gonna take a look at the PvP side of this Pokemon later on as well. We're going to have 2 times Stardust for hatching Pokemon, which is kind of nice. 2 times Stardust, or like 2 times candies for hatching Pokemon as well. Instance excluding Daily Adventure instance going to be activated during the event, going to be double as long, so kind of sad. I don't know why they exclude the Daily Adventure instance there, to be fair, but that's Niantic for you. It's a free item, so why not? Otherwise, you're going to get a timed research here, which is going to be also kind of nice, just based on catching Pokemon. Complete the task, and you're going to get this exclusive event t-shirt. It looks okay, to be fair, it's not too crazy, but now we're going to take a look at the wild encounters for this event. And we're going to see here already Pikachu, Vulpix, Ponyta, Magnemite, Voltorb, Chinchou, Mareep, Slugma, Electrike, Litwick, all kind of Pokemon that are based on like glowing, like either through fire or electricity, plus Morolul as well as the Tadpulp. The cool thing here, Morolul definitely something that you kind of want to get, as this Pokemon gives you extra Stardust. For the PvP side, Vulpix is cool, especially for the XL candy, for the low 90s for the Ultra League, but also normal Vulpix or like normal 90s is kind of decent. Ponyta could have some potential in the future if it would get a better fire type charge move other than Flame Charge, even though Flame Charge is also kind of nice. Magnemite really is something that you want to get. Like, this Pokemon is great for XL. In general, the event itself I feel like is great for XL. Voltorb is okay, it's an okay Pokemon, it's not too bad, honestly. Chinchou is of course super overpowered for the Great League for Lantern, but also Lantern is very decent as well in the Ultra League, so you need a 100% variant and full XL candies for it, so definitely something for you. Litwick is going to, of course, now have the Shadow variant available, not really too interesting. Slugma can be decent in some certain matters. All of the Pokemon at least going to be shiny, but yeah, Mareep is okay. You kind of don't really want it. Electrike is also okay. Both of them have like mega evolutions. If you want to complete those and get the XL candy for it, I guess that's kind of fine for you. But otherwise, definitely focus also on Morolul and Tadpulp, which is sadly going to be a little bit rarer, so that's going to be a little bit awkward there. But also, Morolul going to be shiny for the first time, which is kind of nice for the shiny hunters, basically. In X, you're going to have the Elekid, the Magby, as well as the Dedenne, as well as the Morolul. All of them can be shiny, which is kind of nice. And also, Morolul that's going to be hatched from the 7km X here, which is, yeah, going to be available there. Going to have a higher shiny chance, so that's going to be also kind of cool. Increased encounters from Incense, which is going to be alone in Geodude, which is kind of cool for PvP as well. Like, Graveler had some potential and quite a decent one. You're going to have Volbeat as well as Illumise, if that's how you say it, but those are regional Pokemon, so this is going to be giving you out a free regional most likely, unless it's going to be based on the region, which it doesn't say here, but this could give you a free regional again, which is kind of nice. So something that you might not have. Like, they were available worldwide before, but like, this is kind of rare. Blitzel has some potential actually in the future if it gets a better fast move. Like, if Blitzel gets Volt Switch, I think it's a really good Pokemon. Litwick again, Litleo, fairly decent as well, but you kind of want... actually, I think you kind of want even IVs from... I mean, it's instant anyway, it's not even quest, like, it's kind of fine. So Litleo is cool. Dedenne is kind of nice. We have Morolul, which of course again is kind of decent, as well as Tadpulp. So here, definitely cool to have regionals in there. We're going to have... Slugma, whatever, like usually like instance not too crazy other than Morolul and Tadpulp. Here's the field research where you're going to get Darumaka, interesting shiny, definitely a rare shiny to have. Morolul as well as Tadpulp again. We're going to have showcases for Litwick and Tadpulp actually, for both of them. I only knew about Litwick before, so they actually have 2 of them. And they're going to be also different avatar items that you can buy, as well as they're going to be a raid day available on November 11th, which is going to be Mega Garchomp, so that's going to be interesting. So definitely a decent event so far. Here's again a graphics from Niantic itself. Most likely my facecam going to cover a little bit of it, so that's great for me, but I can just scroll through it, basically all what we just had. Great, by the way. Honestly, I hope you see what I'm seeing, like, quality control is on point. Lorem Ipsum L. Do we see even more complete nonsense? Yeah. Like, it takes you 1 second to see that this graphic is wrong. You don't even need to play the game for it. Like, yeah. We're going to continue. It's all the same that we just saw. But again, Niantic being Niantic, that's absolutely madness. So, do you want to have Bellibolt or not? For the Great League, this Pokemon gets to 1971 CP, but overall rating, which is kind of similar to the Tapu Fini, I think. Yeah, Tapu Fini gets 9 more. But this one gonna get access to Zap Cannon, the Discharge, as well as Water Gun, Thunder Shock, Fast Move, as well as Parabolic Charge. Parabolic Charge, I saw some people actually mention before in like other videos, why am I not putting Parabolic Charge on it? It's such a good move in the main series games. It is horrific in Pokemon Go still. There's clearly some kind of intended buff or whatever for this, like coming up most likely eventually, so it might actually impact this Pokemon as well, which I feel like is one of the reasons why you might want to keep this Pokemon around as well. But as you're going to see here, it's just a Thunderbolt in way worse. So like you definitely don't want to have that at all. But yeah, we're going to have, you know, the Bellibolt going to be for the Great League. Again, not too crazy. Let's see here. I think that's Great League. Yeah, it is actually Great League here, but it's actually doing some decent amount here. I didn't expect that it would look that great. Like, it can be Carbink, Lickitung, Registeel. Why does it look so good? And here's the reason why it looks so good. You're always going to be able to, somewhere at least, hit a Zap Cannon, which you do here, for example. And you even hit the first one, get the debuff immediately. So this is kind of similar to what Registeel is, but in squishier and without coverage, and takes longer to the fast move. But it's Stab, so Stab Zap Cannon actually seems to be kind of an interesting play, and this in general is something interesting, because you barely really see any Pokemon there or whatever that has like the combination of those two moves of Thunder Shock plus the Zap Cannon, so kind of interesting there for sure for the Great League, but for the Ultra League it looks even better. And honestly, maybe it is a Pokemon for PvP. I feel like this is like one of those things where you cannot say anything really about it before you play it. Like, my guess is that it's playable, but I don't think it's going to be as good as it looks like here, especially as Pokemon like Virizion going to Hardwire you, or like the Giratina Altered, which is common Pokemon, or like the Steelix, because you're just purely doing electric type damage. But I feel like it might actually have more potential than we thought. I'm not sure. Like, let me know in the comment section what you think about this Pokemon, because it feels like, at least here also, if you take a look here, you can select different kind of variations. If you just take the baiting off, so like you're always going to go for the hardest hitting move, you're even going to have still an average of 24 wins to 24 losses with 1 draw on this Pokemon, which seems like that it actually might have some potential. Honestly, I feel like this has some potential. If you have baiting on the entire time, you go up to 30 wins and 19 losses. So it's a bait-dependent Pokemon, and if Parabolic Charge gets like some kind of upgrade, it might even be even better. So I feel like Bellibolt is one of the Pokemon that, if it's not good already, it's going to be good eventually. So I would at least try for you to get the XL Candy, because yes, you need XL Candy to get it full Ultra League, as you're going to see here. Level 42, you need like, what is this? 40 XL Candy, I think? So it's not too crazy. But you need some XL Candy and you need some good IV Sword. So I would definitely try to get it. I don't know if you want to build it yet, but it's a cool Pokemon. Honestly, I feel like this has some potential, at least for the future of Pokemon Go PvP. If you need an upgrade for it, maybe give it Muddy Water eventually, then you have Thunder Shock, Muddy Water, Zap Cannon, that would be kind of wild. Like, it has some water type moves in the main series games, which might be interesting, so I feel like this has some potential for sure for the future, but let me know in the comment section what you think about it. I feel like this is going to be actually an interesting event. Like, I'm not too happy about the recent events, also like the Halloween event. I haven't been outside, also because it's raining the entire time. But I feel like this event has some potential, so let me know in the comment section what you think about it, and this is going to be it for this video. Hope you enjoyed it. Also, check out the video that I just uploaded before about potential shadows that might break the Great League meta, so definitely was a lot of work there. Check it out. Going to be linked here somewhere. I don't know how this actually works, but I see you then. Bye bye.